Good evening, everyone. First of all, Kath and I would like to thank all of you for attending this wonderful event. It's so great to see friends and family gather together to celebrate this joyous moment. We also send our best wishes to those who could not be here today, and we remember and honor those who are watching us from heaven. They clearly had something to do with the wonderful weather we had today. As you can imagine, a wedding is a very intricate and complex event. It requires exact timing. I mean, we received a 6-page document which was detailed to the minute. Nick is a sergeant major in the Army, and he said he's been on full tactical deployments with less detail than this. So when Kristen and I first discussed the timing of the speech, I was originally given 5 minutes. Well, for those of you who know me well, I could just say hello in 5 minutes. So, like a true salesman, I negotiated. And I got more time. However, I was gently reminded by my family that this is Amy's and Marcus's day, not mine, so I'll keep it brief. For a lot of these speeches, the father of the bride gets up and tells these cute and funny stories about the bride when she was a little girl. Well, I met Amy when she was 17 years old, and as a lot of you know, there is nothing cute and funny about raising a teenage girl.
Second that.
Living with 2 women can have an impact on you as a father and a husband. I knew a lot more about the Gilmore Girls than I probably should.
You love it.
And to be honest, the only football players I saw on Monday night were competing on Dancing with the Stars. As time went by, Amy and I and Kathy formed our own bond. But what makes my relationship with Amy so special today is that we started off as 2 strangers and ended up as father and daughter. We chose this path. It was not put upon us by biology. We created it, we cultivated it, and we nurtured it. And we protected it as an entity all of our own. And we've never taken that relationship for granted over all these years. When Kath and I got married, we became a family of 9. That's 7 kids of different ages brought together by 2 people in love. In the beginning, they were definitely her kids and my kids. But as time went by, they became our kids, except when one of them misbehaved. Like say, not calling her parents when she's spending the night at a friend's house. Like I said, nothing cute and funny about raising a teenage girl. Over the years, our family has grown with the addition of grandkids and new relationships. And the line between Kath's kids and my kids became less and less evident. In the weeks and months leading up to today, that line was almost invisible, as all 6 siblings worked together to ensure that today would be the most magical day for their sister. So I am happy to say today that our daughter got married to an amazing man, and Kath and I could not be prouder. Speaking of this amazing man, I have to say, when we first heard that Amy had met Marcus, we were excited, for her. We were excited for them. When we finally met him, we instantly knew that he was a great guy, and we were, again, ecstatic for what was to come. However, as a lifelong Redskins fan, I have had to question his judgment over and over for his loyalty to a certain NFL team. I mean, how could my daughter fall in love with a Cowboys fan? And more importantly, how was I to love him? So this has led to annual bets on Redskins-Cowboys games, which, okay, I have to admit, have not worked out the best for me over the years. But more on that in a moment. I can tell you from experience that the blending of two families after a wedding can be a challenging undertaking. But our family, I am proud to say, has shown how successful such an undertaking can be. Marcus has been a part of our family for so long, and I now look forward to welcoming his family to become an integral part of our lives. So, I thank you all again for coming, and hope you have a wonderful evening. And finally, in honor of my son-in-law, and to pay off the bet from this last season, I say to all of you, how about them Cowboys?